everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Allie. If you're new here, hello. If you're returning, welcome back. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. It's the new year. We have done our yearly reading wrap up. We have gone through and seen our physical TBR. So the only thing left for the new year is to purge some books. So I have behind me a pretty big pile of books that I am unhauling. As of right now, these are all, unless they've been sold already, have all been listed on my Pango. I usually try and keep things up for like a month or so. And then I donate them to my library. I have a big pile that still needs to go that I haven't because it is the middle of winter in New York and I don't feel like driving places. If you see anything on here that you like, feel free to check my Pango. It's linked down below and it should probably still be up there. I don't know. I'm recording this right after I listed everything, so nothing has been sold yet. But I'm just going to reach behind me and grab one and start. I'm getting rid of The Rose Bargain by Sasha Payton Smith. I got this fairly recently, I think towards the end of the year. It's a really pretty book. And I was like really excited to read it. I thought I was gonna like it, and I just didn't. It's very YA. And like, I feel like I'm starting to age out of YA. There's still certain ones that I like, and this just was not it. I couldn't tell you the first thing about this book anymore. I read it and immediately forgot about it because I didn't really care. So, getting rid of Assistant to the Villain by Hannah Nicole Mayer. This a while ago. There's, I think, at least 2 other books to like this series. I just didn't think it was anything crazy. It kind of bored me. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it, and I'm certainly not going to continue reading the other books, so I don't feel that I need to keep enough room on my shelf. I'm getting rid of Daisy Hates by Jessa Hayseed, mainly because I don't like this author. She's very publicly come out in support of AI, and specifically AI when writing, which is shitty, so I don't want this book. I also never read this. I read Magnolia Pot. What is it? The first one? Magnolia whatever. I read the first one. The only reason I'm not getting rid of my first one is because I did annotate it, and I just don't personally like selling or donating books that I've annotated. I just don't think it's fair for somebody to buy a book and then it's filled with my chicken scratches. So that's the only reason why I'm keeping the first one. This one is unread, untouched, so I will be selling/donating this because A, I don't like this author, and B, I'm never going to read it. I've had it for years and never touched it, way before her AI thing came out, and I had no interest in it, so finally getting it off my shelf. I'm getting rid of this specific copy of Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. This is my least favorite Abby Jimenez. This is my least favorite Abby Jimenez. You can see all my Abby Jimenez's are right back here in all my Allie Hazelwoods. But this is just a second copy of it that I got that a friend gave me, and it's like a weird hardcover version, and it just it doesn't fit in with any of my other books, and it's not my favorite. It's like least one that I'd want multiple copies of, so I'm just getting rid of this one because I already have a copy of it, and it's just one that fits my shelves better. I'm getting rid of Silver Elite by Danny Francis. I hate this book, and you all know it. I did a whole reading vlog of reading this book. This book is atrocious. If there was any book that I would put my personal US dollars on that was written by AI, it would be this one. I thought this book was disgusting. It was so stupid. I hated it. It's just been sitting on my shelf. And I was like, why do I still have this? I hate this book. Is it really pretty? I've had it facing this way so I can see the sprayed edges, because the sprayed edges are really pretty. But the book is horrific, and I can't keep it around just for that when there are many other pretty books that are also good. Getting this out of my house and out of my line of sight because I hate it. Immoral Consequences by Ivy Marie. I read this pretty recently. Again, very pretty. Love it for that reason, but I just didn't care for the premise of it. It is a paranormal one, but you're following 7 different POVs. So it's just a lot, and I didn't connect with any of the characters, and it's just not going to be one that I ever reach for to read again. Just get it off my shelf. Forget Me Not by Julie Soto. This is one that I read a couple years ago. I didn't mind it, but I don't think that I'm going to ever read it again, and I just wasn't a big fan of the way it was written. I don't think I'm ever going to read this author again. I only have so much room in this house, and this is a book that I'm okay partying. I'm then getting rid of pretty much all of my Owl Crate books. I was subscribed to Owl Crate for a couple months, and although their books are really pretty, I didn't like any of them. So I'm getting rid of them, except for one. I'm keeping Hemlock and Silver by T. Kingfisher. I think I have 3 others. from them that I'm getting rid of. So if you want any Owl Crate books that are on my Pango, or specifically these ones will be up. They're a little bit more expensive because they're special editions, but they are up there. I'm getting rid of Never the Roses by Jennifer K. Lambert. I didn't like this book. It's very pretty. Again, Owl Crate books are gorgeous. The artworks and everything are always stunning, especially the reverse dust jacket of this one. Did not like the story. This book felt very unfinished. It felt like someone's general ideas that they wrote in a notes app and then it got published. I just didn't like it. It said there was a lot of animal companions when there wasn't. It just, I don't know. It wasn't for me. I did not like it. I only rated it like 2 stars. So unfortunately, this very beautiful book I will hopefully be getting rid of. I'm gonna get rid of Red City by Marie Lu. Again, stunning. I really liked Sky Hunter duology by Marie Lu. I read that years ago. It was one of like the first series that I ever recommended on this channel. I love that series. And this is the only other thing by her that I've ever read. It just wasn't my favorite. It felt like a story that I have read 1,000 times and just other people did it better. But again, it's a very stunning edition. So if it's a book you're interested in, or it's one of your favorites, I do have a special edition of it up for sale. And then finally, I'm getting rid of The Deathless one by Emma Hamm. This is just another one that I didn't like. Again, I only rated it a couple stars. It felt very simple, unfinished. A book that could have used a lot of plot development and a lot of editing. I just will never read it again. But yeah, they're again, Owl Crate, I give them credit. Their books are always gorgeous. Just for the few months that I was subscribed to them, I did not like a single one of their books. So these will all be up for sale. Back over to more regular books. I'm getting rid of Funny You Should Ask by Alyssa Sussman. This is another author that I just won't reach for again. It wasn't my favorite writing style, and I don't remember a single thing about this book. Getting rid of The Bodyguard by Catherine Center. Again, author I'll never reach for again. Book I'll never reach for again. Couldn't tell you a thing about it. That's a theme with most of the books I end up on. The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year by Allie Carter. Couldn't tell you a thing that's about it, and I don't really find myself hanging on to a lot of holiday-specific books. I only have maybe 2 that I've kept. I have maybe 3 Halloween-type books that I've kept, but I don't really find myself keeping holiday-themed books. And this one just wasn't anything crazy to me, so getting rid of that. Getting rid of Off to the Races by Elsie Silver. This is randomly the only book by hers that I even physically own. All of her stuff is available on Kindle Unlimited. It was like, why would I buy them? I didn't think any of them were that crazy great. I don't remember what this book is about. I think this is this the first one to a series? I don't know, but I think I like read this one and didn't like it and then didn't even finish this series. I haven't touched Elsie Silver in a couple years, and I think she's also come up into some hot water, which I don't really know about, so I'm not going to talk about because I don't remember what it was, but just know I'm never going to read this series or this book, so I will get rid of it. I don't know when I bought this or why I own it, but I do. Get rid of Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. She's a pretty popular YA romance author, and it's just YA that I'm not into anymore. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. It's very simple, which if that's your bag, go grab it while it's up for sale. The last 2 books that I'm getting rid of are my copies of Binding 13 and Keeping 13 by Chloe Walsh. I have 2 of like the original like indie covers. I read Binding 13 and I liked it. I didn't hate it, but it wasn't compelling enough for me to read any of the rest of the series. Never read Keeping 13, and I had this book for years. I'm just not interested in finishing the series. I know this is like a holy grail series for a lot of people, but as much as I liked it, it didn't compel me enough to finish it, so I will be getting rid of both of these. This is everything that I am going to be unhauling for the beginning of this year. This is 17 books. Want any of these specifically, they will be on my Pango. If you know me in real life, check out our local library in a few months, because some of these will probably be there. I can't hold them all. That's my unhaul. Thank you guys for being here. I love and appreciate you so much. Have a good day. Stay safe. I love you. And I will see you next week or somewhere else on the internet. Oh god, I can't shut the camera off. I gotta get up. I can't shut the camera off. Bye.